It's your boy Fetty 100, man. Hey, back with another reaction video, man. You know what's going on. I've been recording all day, y'all. It just show y'all, man. Yeah, I love y'all, man. I love y'all, man. My Fetty 100 gang, man. Stand up. I love y'all, man. I respect y'all. That's why I do this. I get it in for y'all, for the viewers. But, man, like, subscribe to the channel, and y'all already seen the title of the video, so I ain't gonna say too much else, but let's get into it. Yeah.
Open this up because there's a whole thing going on right now with child actors. You know, the Quiet on Set film, and you did a role at just you. I'm sure you work with Nickelodeon.
I
What was
did
your
Just Jordan. I did True Jackson. I did Kiki Palmer and JJ Show on Nickelodeon.
what was your reaction to hearing those stories? And I gotta ask, did you have any similar stories when it came to that particular environment?
Um, no, because people knew my mama wasn't going. Like people, I feel like they don't. Like I just go back to me just having a solid foundation and a real like you know what I mean. Like my mama would have pulled the plug. What ain't no.
Hey, facts though, just to get my little input on it. But that's facts though, man. Hey, you gotta have a support system, like, cause a lot of the times those kids, man, that be out there just, doing what they do, like, and begin taken advantage of. They don't have a support system for real, or if they do have a support system, like, they just be pushing them and trying to live through them, or be trying to, like, basically feed off them for the fame, like, and be dependent upon them. So it'd be like, you got some parents, they'll see their kid, got talent, and I had to put them in rooms to get taken advantage of, because they want not only for their child to eat, but they want to eat too. Like, they be, low-key snakes with it. Like, so it's good though that I kind of heard that he had that support system. Like, he had a mom that don't play that, because most of these parents, they be playing that. Like, they don't care if they son or daughter getting taken advantage of, as long as, you hear me, they kid getting money and giving it to them, and they living good. Like, so that's just crazy though, man. But that's the world we live in, for real, for real.
No, we gone. I go back. My mama go back to working two jobs
Facts.
before she pimped me or let y'all pimp me. She ain't, you know what I mean? It ain't. So I'm blessed to have. Like I said, I'm blessed with a lot of like it's kids. Some people that have more success than me, but their success isn't it wasn't as long lasting because they didn't have the right foundation, or their success came to a crashing, you know what I mean, type crash and burn type thing because their family wasn't, or they didn't have real people that genuinely loved them and want what's best for them. Like my mama always wanted what was best for me, whether it's me being on TV or whether it's me just being a regular kid again. She want what's best. And the moment she feel like, oh, it's not in his best interest, we gone. So when they know that, they don't play them type of games
And I
with the
don't feel like
kids
a
that
lot.
have that type of, you know what I mean? When
I'm
they
gonna
have that type of protection around them. I was protected. My mama wasn't playing them type of games with none of these people in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? It is sad to see that a lot of kids went through that. Even some of them being my peers and people that I worked with, and they be like, "Damn, you was going through that? Like, that's messed up." That's
I was gonna say, you know, it's definitely disheartening to hear that happen to any child because at a certain age,
absolutely.
you don't know wrong from right. You're still trying to figure things out. You don't want to disappoint your family because they might be relying on you. So you feel like you got to just not say nothing and play the game. I also think about like what you said, my mama don't play that. I could hear a lot of black actors, young actors, having that same kind of thing. Because I don't know if there was a lot of black, I don't think, outside of the two, I don't think they took it that far with some of them, some of the black actors like that. I'm gonna read a post by you by Jay Lewis, aka Little JJ. He posted on Facebook, "Just Jordan got canceled. I ain't giving up no ass. LOL." So I guess he was pretty much responding to Quiet on Set by saying like, "Yo, that I wasn't playing the game like that."
that ship sailed. Yeah. That's my brother, Lil JJ. That's my brother. We share a lot of the same views, and we came up in this together. Like me and Lil JJ we was living in the same apartment complex at the time, and we both trying to.
Hey, that's facts. That boy said, I ain't giving up the pool shooter. Yeah. Hey, that's sad though, man. That's crazy though, man.
He was on Comic View at the time, and I was just starting to do Tracy Morgan shows, so we was both kind of making our name in the industry around the same time, living in the same complex, like seeing a lot of each other. So that's always been like one of my closest friends as far as the industry goes, because he understands, he knows, he's been a part of it as long as I have. And
And y'all both kind of did a thing where, in kind of researching JJ's thing, he definitely was knocking him out, and decided to kind of like fall back and kind of go into like I would say like not a regular life. Y'all still won't ever be regular, but just like step back from Hollywood.
yeah, he went to college and started going. I mean, like, my boy went to college, like, you know what I mean? He went and did something else, like.
You're ready to finally launch your new business, but what do you need to start and grow it successfully? Zen Business has you covered.
And like, it's so crazy because of what he did in his childhood, people are frowned like, what are you doing in college? What the hell you mean? It's so because he had a career and a job as a kid, it's a problem for him to go to further his education and to maybe pick up a trade and to try to do something outside of, like, y'all sound crazy, but it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Now with JJ, how true do you feel what he was saying in that post he made? I mean, do you think that was him really kind of being real? Like, hey, these things are happening. How did you read that post?
I read it how it was meant to be read. My shit got canceled because I wasn't with the, and I never be, and I'm cool with that. So don't ask me. That's all. That's what you're saying. Don't ask me. My show got canceled because I wasn't with the funny business. So keep your questions over there. Don't come to me about no Nickelodeon, nothing. I don't know. I did one season and I was canceled. Bottom line. So I feel like that's what he was trying to get across. Like, don't come asking me no questions, fishing for information.
Now, I got a deep perspective, because this is gonna definitely kind of turn the tide a little bit, because a lot of times when we talk about like sexual assault to like having the child actors in this case, or even it's a lot of times focused on male men.
Yeah.
Now I heard you talk about your dating experiences, and one thing about like, sometimes when you're in that light, it just, Jamie Foxx calls it the mist. Did any women, adult women, put you in like uncomfortable situations when you were a young man?
I wouldn't have called them uncomfortable.
I
They
mean,
wasn't uncomfortable for me. But I didn't have, you know what I mean? I didn't have, it wasn't nothing crazy or nothing, you know what I mean? But I didn't have the, you know what I mean? The breast pushed up in my face as a kid. Little stuff that wasn't uncomfortable for me. I didn't been able to feel on butt and all type of little stuff that growner and older women that I was working with would allow me to do. And I wouldn't dare tell my mama. I wouldn't dare tell her. I wouldn't dare blow up the spot like that. You lady, huh?
Mom about to
Yes, you
find
can
out.
find out now, but I'm grown now, mom. Whoa, hey, mom, hey.
But I
Ain't
mean,
nothing, but it wasn't nothing like off the wall, like, but it was some old. I won't even say like it was. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't like 7 and 35, like, but you know what I mean, like the 19s and 2021s, they was, you know what I mean, they was cool, you know. They vibe with a young player like myself.
I
I think
was
they were just more so they just thought I was so adorable. They just would let me do whatever.
because the only reason why I mention it, because you got a lot of times black males in particular are like deemed as like the predators and the ones, and sometimes it don't be just men. And I'm not trying to put a spotlight on any type of or race of women. I just understand how what fame does to just people, and I've seen what fame can do for like women when they're excited and you're making them laugh. And now in reality though, if someone's like what an adult pushing their breasts on a kid, it would have if you was a man that did that to a young girl,
Yeah, to a young girl, that's unacceptable.
you're going to jail.
It's unacceptable.
Yeah.
And
And
it's a sickening double standard. It's a very sickening double standard, because I can honestly say, as a father, if a grown man does that to my daughter, oh, I'm getting ready to go to prison. I'm gonna kill you. If a woman does that to my son, I'm like, son, you like them titties? It's messed up. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be honest. It's a double standard. I'm gonna be honest. I would not have a problem.
Hey, facts. I'd be like that too. See, he ain't lying. For real, for real. I'd be like, son, you crack that?
why do you
With an
think?
older woman putting breast in my son's face. And it's so mad, it's so bad because that can cause trauma. That can scar a young kid. But it wouldn't bother me the way a male rubbing up against my daughter would. It just, I don't know why the double standard is that way, but that's just how my brain is wired.
Because low key, in looking at it, because I mean, I've had my own experiences as a young black man, in different, in terms of like women and me thinking it's cool, me
Right.
thinking it's cool, me thinking like, damn, that kind of made me feel good. I feel like a man because of that incident. But in reality, you're a it's kind of you're a victim in that experience.
Yeah.
Whether we don't see it that way. We like, hell no, I'm a player, but in reality, we were victimized.
Listen, to that woman, I'm not gonna say your name, but to that woman, thank you for victimizing me. You made my, I probably was like 8, 9 years. It was at an award show too. I was probably about 8. The woman that put her breast in my face that day. Thank you. You made my night. You made me like, oh my God, if I'm getting breast in my face right now at 9, just wait till I'm 19. What they gonna be putting in my face then? That's how I was thinking. It is bad, but bro, I'm gonna just be real. That's how I was thinking. I loved every moment of it.
I mean, but in reality, again, if that was a man that
Yeah, that's not okay. And that's why it's like it's such a like it's a sick double standard. It very much is.
Yeah.
It very much is.
It just kind of made me just, think about
It's the same way two female friends could be in the club and start kissing each other in the mouth, and no one's gonna question if they're no one's gonna question their sexuality. If two male homies is in the club and they start kissing each other, automatically they're not even gonna question it. They're gay. That's what they're gonna say. So it's like that's what I said. The world we live in, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't always make sense, but there are double standards, and I hate when people try to act like the double standards don't exist or like you can kind of shun or silence the fact that there's double standards, but there are double standards, and that's just what it is. Like it ain't nothing. I didn't create them, but I'm aware of them, and I'm not gonna be naive and oblivious and act like that they don't exist and they don't play a role into the way the world goes.
Facts. Alright, man, that's the end of the video. Like, subscribe to the channel. And I appreciate y'all if y'all stayed this long through the vid, man. Yeah, but for the one again, stand up, man. Hey, until next time. Peace.